I think the car was around a little. Back up real slow. Because I'm real paranoid. Always afraid there's going to be an animal or something. So back up really slow. Ooh. Oh, shoot. It's a little slick. I don't know what is vibrating over there. Just driving me bonkers. Turn the brightness up so I can see better. Well, I was hoping I could find something to help with this phone a little more, but the roads suck even more than they did yesterday. Hey James, how are you doing? This is just further proof that nobody in the city cares about this road because they never salt it or, take the blade to it or anything. I hope you're doing good today. I'm hoping that my iced coffee place is open because yesterday it was not. None of the coffee places were open. Now granted, I understand they have oftentimes very young people working there and they say that young folks don't know how to drive on this sort of thing. So I kind of get it. But I'm kind of hoping they're open. Doing well, just working. Fair enough. Sneaking a little break from work with YouTube. Everybody needs a little break now and then. And besides, it looks pretty out. It really does. It just slick. So I'm filming to give y'all scenery. Not that y'all probably don't already have your own scenery as it is, but that in case anything dumb happens, like, yeah. Space available. Call the Vitals. I do need some billboard advertising, I really do. I just don't know how much they want to charge. But it's tempting. Very tempting. Maybe they'll be better priced than the other places I've looked. Roads look like they're fun. Well, they care about 23rd. It's a main road. So they give a shit about that. So. And after they go, I can go. Oh, I should probably signal. Derp. Not that there's anybody behind me that would really give a shit if I was or was not. But, just in case. Boy, I haven't seen these roads in about 2 or 3 days. I was on the road, I just couldn't see the actual concrete. And what's weird is that, like, the last time it snowed and yesterday, we, like, saw some snow trucks out, or at least I saw one, and some folks saw others the last time. And they saw them, but they had their blades up. They weren't shoveling or scraping the snow with the trucks like they were supposed to. They were just driving around. It was the weirdest shit. I don't understand that. Yeah, I cannot. I'm gonna have to turn wide because of this mess. There we go. For anyone thinks I'm trying to just make a right turn from the middle lane, I had a reason. I got a little import. Like, it would not necessarily do very well through that big snowbank there. I guess I'll move over here since that seems to be where the better tracks are. Yeah, you'd think this would be cleared up somewhat too, because, I mean, I don't know if the sign is still up, but for a long time it used to say snow route. And I'm like, are you sure? They probably found it easier to just take the sign down. Uh-oh. Wait, I don't know if I'm seeing stuff or not. Like, I don't know. Looks like a vehicle that's not moving. But I can't tell. I have to get closer. Of course, Irish potatoes. Of course. I started learning how to drive when I was 7 years old. I've lived in Oklahoma, like, since then. Except for, you know, a couple of years I lived in, like a year or so, I lived in New Orleans again. That was a shithole. One of these days somebody's gonna get mad for me calling New Orleans a shithole, but it's like, I was born there. I can say this. My mother was born there. Oh wow, his tires were going faster than he was. Poor guy. It's like, gentle folks. You cannot be in a rush to do this. I saw too many flipped cars. You gotta really do something special to get flipped cars. Like, you really, really do. Because usually with stuff like this, usually you just kind of slide off and you can either hit, like, shrubbery or, like a little ditch and your vehicle gets stuck in a ditch. But, like, I mean, you've got to really be doing something really impressively dumb in the snow to just go full, whoo, and flip, usually. I'm sure there are one or two instances where it's just shit luck. In Washington, we joke about Californians not. I joke about that here. Like, that's probably gonna bite me in the ass. But to be fair, every Oklahoman probably complains about every other Oklahoma driver. To be honest, like, we kind of do. What is vibrating? Shut up. Nobody wants to hear that. Okay, it's something to do with my glove box thing. Nope, it's still vibrating. I don't know what it is. It might be the windshield wiper on the ice. I hate repetitive noises like that. What's yeah. Oh, it's 10 million. There's not really 10 million jokes. There's only like maybe 3 or 4 jokes you could make of that. Honestly, like, my car needs like alignment and everything else. It doesn't ride as smooth as it used to, poor thing. And I don't want to get a new car. Well, first off, I couldn't even afford a new car if I wanted. But secondly, my mom left me this car. So, like, I couldn't just get rid of it. Ooh. I better start hitting my brakes now while there's still road. There we go. I don't want to start hitting my brakes on this. Nope. we are going to attempt iced coffee today. We tried yesterday, but the road, I mean, I could drive on it, but I guess the boss was probably worried about having the kids come in. So the coffee shops were closed. And I say kids because they look like they range from the age of like 16 to about 20 or 21 that work there. So since I'm old enough to be their mom, I see them as kids. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean, I would be worried if a boss wanted my kid to come in when the roads were slick. I have got a text message. I'm a ghost now. I died. What? You left me in the corner yesterday. What are you fucking talking about? I left you in the corner. What are you even talking about? How did I leave you in a corner? It was very weird. And unexpected. Why would I purposely leave you in a corner? Now I'm like worried what I did. Hey, Price. Lots of hugs to you. Yeah, if I delay saying hi to you, it's because I'm mostly watching the road. But I have my phone up just like this way, so that way I can't. And when the phone is sideways like this, also. How's the kitty doing? I'm doing fine. I mean, I don't like the cold itself, but as far as driving conditions, like yesterday, what is... Something in my dash is vibrating and is driving me fucking insane. Oh, I still have traction. Let me slow down and then get over here to the turn lane. I don't think I have the same traction over here. I wish I knew what was vibrating. Is there something in here, maybe? Maybe something in here. No? I don't think so. Ugh. Oh, shit, sweet. Ooh, trying to turn. Yeah, the vibration's worse. I think it's the windshield wipers with the ice vibrating. That's what I think it is. I have to knock the crap off of it. I'm one of those people that, like, I cannot handle repetitive sounds. It makes me, like, twitchy. I'll deal with it when I deal with it. Son of a bitch, tell me they're not so closed. Tell me no. No. Wait. I see a car going through the drive-thru. Ah, I see a car parked there. There seems to be more activity there. Finally. Because I tried making my own iced coffee at home. It was a fucking disaster. It was terrible. Like, it just went so badly. It's coming in from the left speaker. If something is vibrating in your car, I don't think... Well, the wipes are against the ice, and the ice might be vibrating, because they're kind of... Yeah. Because it sounds like that's where it's coming from. My signal on. In this weather, I want people to have full warning that I am turning, so they do not hit me. And into the... There we go. Okay, that's the vehicle, so I'll go into the drive-thru. They are not open? What kind of shit is this? What am I supposed to do with myself? People need to teach their children how to drive in the snow. Okay. My friend was delivering flowers a few weeks ago and the car hit the brakes on the freeway. Food. Under Illinois snow. Oh. Actually, yeah, while I'm here, I am just gonna get out and knock the shit out of these windshield wipers. I know I unbuckled my belt. Thank you. Thank you for the warning. I'm aware. Holy crap. I don't really have anything to rest this on. be honest. So, right there for right now. I'll be right back. Where's my wiper thing? What? Motherfuckers. I think my wiper scraper ice thingy has been taken. Motherfuckers took it. Woo! That is slick. Alright. Cool, put my cigarette out. Nope. Nothing else is vibrating. It's like part of my dash or something. Hey, deranged. His car was totaled. They lost all the flowers. Oh, shit. Old dead potato. What? Oh, shit. Did she ever get her iced coffee? No, I didn't. Unfortunately. Did she get loud? Darn it. You should get loudspeakers for your car. Dude, I have speakers for my car. It's just that I'm used to listening to music when I drive, and I can't do that because, one, this is the phone I listen to music on, and two, because YouTube does not nearly have the leniency about music being played in the background that TikTok does. There seems to be one car over there, so I don't know if that's a sign of hope or not. No, for your campaign. What? And he said, my mother said if you vote for governor, she will let me sleep inside and finally feed me because I'm so hungry. What? No, for your campaign. Oh, loudspeakers for my campaign. I'm pretty sure that the cities have sound ordinance, so you can't have them too loud. And besides, this is Oklahoma. I can assure you that loudspeakers are not the way to win people over. Like, technically my voter base would be more like the come and take it flags, Gladstone flags, and American flags. And if you're feeling extra frisky, the back the blue flags. And maybe even a Trump flag, technically. Like, that would be your best chance to get the attention of your voter base. Personally, I think it would be probably good to stick with the American flag, just for the hell of it. Usually, just keeping it simple is good, unless you have, like, multiple cars. Because some vehicles, I've seen some trucks have, like, 3 or 4 flags hanging off of it. They get, like, these these hitches, and these kind of rings you bolt on, and it helps hold the flag in place, even at highway speeds. So I've seen a few of those, but I have a little car, so I can't really do that. At least Starbucks is open today, because yesterday they weren't even freaking open. Stop vibrating. Grr. Oh, shit.
Hi, thank you for choosing Starbucks. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Alright. Brr. Turn the heat on for a bit. I say I want to be like loud and annoying to you guys, but I have got to have some heat in here. So used to Dutch Brothers when I have to figure out how to explain what I want to them.
So sorry about that. Wait, what can I get started for you?
I would like a large decaf mocha type thing.
I'm sorry?
Uh, like a mocha coffee iced decaf.
Oh, you
thing.
want the mocha cafe latte?
I think so.
Okay, what size?
Large.
Yeah.
Does that come with cream on top?
Oh, actually, I am so sorry. We do not have mocha available today.
What kind?
We do have toasted white mocha and regular white mocha.
I didn't know mocha was regularly white.
No, we have a toasted white mocha and then the regular white mocha. We're out of our regular, like, dark mocha.
Does it taste the same?
No.
Oh, shit. I kind of...
It's like, it's literally, mocha's chocolate, so it's regular milk chocolate or dark, or white chocolate.
Oh, like, so it's like milk chocolate? Oh, okay. Alright, milk chocolate. Okay.
And we have the toasted white mocha, but no regular mocha.
Okay, well, as long as it tastes kind of like chocolate, I'll go with it.
Okay, so are we wanting to do a venti ice white mocha?
Yes. Decaf, of course.
Yeah, and we just make sure it is iced.
Yes.
Okay, and you did say decaf. What else can I do for you?
Does it come with cream on it?
Yes, with whipped cream on top.
Nice. And
it also comes with whipped cream without, also hot.
Oh, okay. And I guess
just to make sure I got this right, you want a venti iced white mocha decaf.
Yes.
Okay, what else can I need for you?
And I suppose a caramel ribbon crunch.
What size?
Grande.
Okay, what else can I need for you?
That's it.
Okay, your total's me $12.25.
All right, thank you. I have messages I missed. Yeah, so it's slight good today, at least heat involved. Slight possibility that you could have Viking blood. Ah, shit. Since Ireland settled. Yeah, that's the story I'm going with because I'm Irish and Scottish. So I am absolutely going with some Viking-like style. She said it was like 11 something, didn't she? There's the other 5. I know I got another 5 hiding here. There we go. So it was like 11 something, so we're just going to give her $12, obviously. I decided to get a coffee for my daughter. Otherwise, she might put me up for adoption if I don't. I kid slightly. But I'll get that disapproving look that her grandmother used to give me. It's weird. I think it's genetic. She kind of just gives you this, like, almost straight face, but the slight eyebrow raised and the arms crossed. Darn it. She lost her grandmother when she was about 3 and a half. But I swear, sometimes the look she gives me reminds me of that. And I'm like, should I go to my room now? Like, I'm in trouble. $12.75. Oh, come on. No, I'd have been $12.75. I thought she said $11.75. You might be right. Hold up. And an extra $1 just in case. Because you might be right. Because I'm busy trying to read this shit. So, this Irish woman's look is scares the crap out of me. My daughter has the Irish look. She does. So much so. Yeah, they settled in Northeast America. True story. Yeah, a lot of my family, some of the family I could find came from the East Coast when they came over from Ireland. Just in time for their kid or grandkid to fight in the Revolutionary War and take a musket ball to the eye. That's always fun.
$12.75.
Okay, you were right, James. I thought it was $11.75. My friend's like, no, she said $12.75.
You're fine, thank you.
Thank you. Oh wait, did I give? Yeah, I gave it 13. Yeah, okay. Shit, I guess I'll find out in a minute because my brain's just like. Phew. So, James was looking out for me. Good job. I half listened.
Okay, 25 cents is your change.
Thank you.
There you go. Here are those 2 straws.
Woohoo! German Swedish.
Okay. There you go. Have a good one.
Thank you so much. It's like, it doesn't taste like chocolate. How are you going to call something mocha if it doesn't taste like chocolate? I fucking hope it does. Like, I don't want to be that person because I didn't know what to do. And I'm like, mocha's white? What? I feel like it's like chocolate milk. Or it's like milk chocolate. Like, fuck, I hope so. So, let's get to this part right here. Let's roll this window up a little. And we are going to try this and see if it sucks or not. If so, I'm just going to kind of lay down and cry myself to sleep. I'm kidding. I can't sleep very easily, so that probably won't happen. Good lord, these straw papers. Let's see what we get. Oh, God. It has a very bitter, like an earthy aftertaste, and that's not great. If I wanted an earthy flavor, I would have put dirt in it. Oh my God. I think we must have gotten the roasted. I think that might be what happened. I'm hoping this cream will revive it and make it drinkable. Ah, shit, car coming. Ah. Man, that's got a bitter aftertaste. Oh, weird, totally like off subject thing. Did you know that you have taste buds kind of at the roof of your mouth? I did not know that until like last year or early this year. That kind of came to the conclusion of it. I know that's kind of weird, but like, because like right now, like half my mouth I can't taste with. So things taste different, or they taste less. I didn't really realize that I could taste things with the roof of my mouth as well. And I was like, I gotta look this up. And sure enough, taste buds are not only on your tongue. Crazy shit. I did not know that. I was like, yeah. So I'm like 40 when I realized that. Y'all probably already knew because you didn't get an American education. Kidding. Ish. Mixing the cream with it is helping. But man, does it have an earthy flavor. Bitter, earthy flavor. There's a bitter roast to that. I don't know. I miss Dutch Brothers. They don't do that to me. I'm so sad. Fuck. I'm glad I had y'all to keep me company. I gotta admit, unusually, I woke up with a panic today. Hold on. I need to find a fucking lighter. Maybe. Or no lighter at all. Oh, found it. Anyway, I woke up with panic today, which is very unusual. Usually panic happens at night. But like 2 days in a row, I woke up with some panic, and I'm like, that's not even cool. Like, at least let me like get up and like have some coffee before that fucking shit happens. It's very weird. And I know you'll tell me I should probably find a counselor or something to talk to, but guess what? Oklahoma and its infinite wisdom of fucking bullshit and how not to do things properly made the list of certain insurance carriers to make a smaller list of who will accept that particular insurance for psychiatric or therapy. So I'm on a 3-month waiting list. 3-month waiting list. When I had a counselor last year, and they fired her before Christmas. They fired her, and now there's a waiting list. They did this to themselves. This is one of the reasons I need to be governor, because I need to audit everything and find out where stuff has gone. And honestly, like I wouldn't even mind not being governor if I thought the people in charge would actually listen to me and get what needs to be done. But I can't. It's kind of one of those, you can't count on anybody, so you got to do it yourself kind of things. That's why. That's honestly the reason why I want to be governor. I mean, don't get me wrong, the pay's decent. I wouldn't even, like, need to take bribes. That'd be more money than I've ever been paid. So I don't need a multi-million-dollar house like a lot of these politicians. I do need to fix my carport, but that's not going to cost millions. But the thing is, and here's what annoys the fucking tar out, one of the many things that annoys the fucking tar out of me, is that being governor pays about approximately $147,000 a year, but these fuckwits are spending over $500,000 or more, possibly, to campaign to get this job. You are paying or finagling like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 years' salary to even get the job. No, and this kind of shit is probably why people end up taking kickbacks and bribes. Because of that. Because they're already in debt by the time they get into fucking office. And people are so tired of politics, money being in politics, and yet they're contributing to it. They're letting it happen. They're doing this. Whoa, easy there, Tiger. Easy, girl. Anyway, we're starting to run out of some traction spots, so let's start hitting our brakes now. Start slowing it down. I'll probably miss this light, but I'd rather miss the light than fucking get T-boned. So, you know. Oh, that worked out fairly well, actually. Nice. Yay. And TikTok's been trying to shadow ban me, and you can totally tell. Like, you can look at it and you can tell. Because if it is some real shit being put up, in like 2 days, 3 days, I'll have only 20 views. But if it's something that's kind of cute and funny, it'll get like 1,000 views in like less than a week. Some of it. Like, you can totally tell which ones are shadow banned and which ones aren't. You can look at it as a stark difference. I had to make a second account on TikTok, and like one of my campaign videos started getting a lot of hate, and it was like for no reason. Like, if you don't like something, just keep scrolling. I didn't even say anything offensive. compared to my other TikTok videos, that's actually pretty good. Basically, I was just pointing out that I was not gonna let the bad politicians get away, and I was gonna fix the jail overcrowding issue and all this other stuff. And they're like, that's a hard no from me. I'm thinking, you don't want to fix these problems? That's fucking weird. And then someone made a comment, remember the last time we hired a woman for governor? And I'm like, really? You went there? Bruh, you went there? Like, wow. Well, little does that guy know that there is 3 women running for governor right now. It's almost 50-50. There's guys and girls. There's me. There's Natalie Bruno of the Libertarian Party. Oh, I'm sorry. There's Connie Johnson on the Democrat ticket and Joy Huffmeister on the Democrat ticket. So, yeah, there's 4 women running in this race. So, yeah, his options are pretty narrow. And it's always, like, badly amusing that people are like, yeah, I'm going to vote for so-and-so. You literally took time out of your day to watch my video and to comment that you're going to be voting for someone else. You could have just not voted for me. But no. You felt like you had to let me know. Good for you. Like... And it's weird because the rudeness I got from one person on that account was actually friends with me for a while on the other account and has never said anything stupid to me. So it's very odd. Like... I don't know. I did not signal. Sue me, I'm sorry. Whee! Whoa! Easy, girl. Now I know the car is vibrating because of the frozen ruts in the road. Well, I must admit, I was expecting to see more wild shit happen out there, but... I mean, I don't want anyone hurt, but, you know, if someone spun in the intersection a little and then straightened up, that would have been kind of entertaining. Without hurting anybody. Because, you know, I'm not trying to get that kind of footage. A little fishtailing, maybe a couple of 360s in the road, you know, and then they were okay. You know, that would have been cool. The ice on the back is vibrating like crazy back there. I can hear it. Yeah. The ice is making all kinds of sounds. Sounds like a bunch of angry little chirpy birds. Anyway, I am contemplating, I know everybody has been bugging me about this, I am contemplating trying to get a microphone. A separate microphone. Because very rarely do I watch replays of my own live streams. Yesterday I made a very short little live stream just to make a video. And I realized, thankfully the caption was on, because like, and the caption was accurate, thankfully, but I realized there were some words I was saying that could barely be heard, and I was like, oh man. So, I suppose I might, if y'all want to help me get a microphone, because I cannot afford a microphone. That ice vibration, God. And the ice scraper, this long ice scraper you would get for like trucks. It has a, like, it's like 3 feet long, it's got a brush on one end and the scraper on the other. It is missing out of my car. So I know Chris took it. I know he did it. I'm like, you sneaky bastard. Oh, they're not back yet. Oh, that's right. Aunt Jazzy's car wouldn't start, so they're They're going to help her start the car. But made it home safely. A few little slides, but nothing I couldn't control. Because ever since I was a little kid, my dad always told me, when it's like this, don't slam on your brakes. And don't overcorrect your steering wheel. Do not. And his pearls of wisdom burned into my head. My dad was a very, very smart, clever man. Y'all would have liked him. Everybody liked my dad. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go anywhere else. I don't think I am. Oh, shit. Random Panda says the gas is getting low. Yeek. I'm starting to wonder if I need something fixed in my car, because it seems like I go through gas a lot, and I don't drive very far. Like, you saw how far I drive. That's generally how far I drive. I seem to have missed some stuff. I am Irish, but I couldn't tell you from where. Also Scottish. Vikings were in Sweden. They were also Is nobody gonna mention Denmark? Because I'm pretty sure Denmark had some. Norway, Denmark, I would say. White chocolate mochas are alright, depends on where you get it. Apparently not this. Unless it's America, James, then... Oh, I'm not repeating that out loud. Did you know that there was a woman you have better hearing than men for higher pitched sounds? As a mother, you have a more heightened for motion at night, but a worse for lower pitch. I do... I can pick up some lower pitches. Like if our friend Brian, who has a semi-truck, comes into the yard, sometimes I can hear that low sound the semi-truck makes and can tell it's there. But yeah, we probably pick up on higher pitched sounds. Yeah, probably something ingrained in us to be able to hear a baby. Get that taste out of your mouth. Endura. I don't know what you're trying to say there, John. I do not know. Though, to be fair, America was settled by many different cultures. You got the Brits, France, Spanish among New Orleans, French in the most southern part, Spaniards. The founding fathers that we know of were Brits, because the Vikings, I think they kind of came over here, they kind of did a few things, but I don't think they tried to conquer the land. I think they either integrated or they just did trade and then went back home. Potato Revan wants to be the God Emperor of Earth. Dude, I'm nervous about being governor. Like, you do not want to be in charge of the whole planet. I voted... Sorry, Potato Revan, I voted Emperor of Earth back in the early 80s. It pays shit. Shite, meaning nothing, with no account of actual power. It sounds like Potato Revan's trying to get sacrilegious. I'm genuinely dyslexic. I think I am a bit as well. Oh, don't pick on poor Potato. Even Hawaii copies Asian culture. Girlfriend is Filipino. Hawaii copies some of their food. He said I might have believed it if he had spelled it dyslexia. Well, he might have used voice text, though. My father was born in Hawaii. Oh, wow. Depending on how old your dad was, he might have had a reason for that. Probably still hates them, not because of that, but because of Pearl Harbor. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That's why I was like, depending on how old he is, that might be why. But yes, they copy traditions. Is Viking thing official or speculated? What do you mean is the Viking thing speculated? You mean that they came to North American continent? I think they found artifacts that were Nordic or whatever up in the, like, say, Nova Scotia, part of Canada, upper parts of America. I think they found artifacts that had carvings in it that were very much Viking style, I believe. Oh, and the cat is here to welcome me. Hello, Dankers. That would be Dank. He was named by stoners, if you haven't guessed that. He likes to welcome me home by walking on the car. Hello, little boy. Hello. How are you? Are you here to welcome me home? He loves walking on my car. Loves it. As soon as I get in the car, into the parking area, not even turning off the car yet. Oh, and in he goes. Or not. Okay. Anyways, silly cat. Okay. It's just got to rest on the door that I would have to get out of. It's a fluffy tail. Anyway. I feel like there's something else I need to get. I don't know. But I am going to take my coffee, or not my coffee, take coffee to my daughter. If I open the door really careful, Kitty, can you keep your balance? I'll open it real slow for you. I don't want you to fall and get hurt. Oh. You getting down? Okay. You gotta open it real careful. He's a little like freaked out that it's moving. But... Oh, okay. We're super careful there, kitties, around here. Fuck, it's bright. Whew. And it's cold. Oh, this is fun. I'm just gonna shuffle along, I guess. Okay, that sounds driving me nuts. Okay, Socks, I'm coming. Coming, Socks. Calm down, young lady. You don't have to get all worked up about it now. Phew. My pants are cold. The only place to open was Starbucks. Love you, darling. Little arrows. Apparently I'm missing a lot. Hey, Lord Hester. Richie. Little snow cat. So much history that remains unknown. I know, right? Every day she's shuffling, shuffling. Right? I must admit, I am tempted to like go and get a microphone because I realized how bad the sound really is. I was like leaning in toward the camera and it still had a hard time. Oh, shit. It's fucking cold. And my focus, I'm losing focus on this. Okay, there we go. This drink is so bitter. Ah. This straw sounds really weird. It doesn't sound like normal plastic. I think it might be some kind of a hemp plastic or an oddly made paper, but it doesn't feel like your normal plastic. Oh, what's that? So even pirates help win America in certain wars, battles in New Orleans. Jean Lafitte helped win the battle. I hope I said that right. Jean Lafitte. I think that's correct. Captain Kidd helped Trinity Church, where George Washington could go to as well. I saw a Lafitte movie where he helps President Jackson, I think. I have not seen those. I wouldn't mind seeing it, especially if it's anything remotely historically accurate. So does anybody in the audience want to go with me, like, say, hey, I'll help you buy a microphone? Or we can just, like, go to Best Buy. We could just take a little trip to Best Buy. I don't want anything too fancy. I really don't. I'd rather not get one at all, but man, watching that video last night I made, I watched it twice, and then, like I said, the captions were accurate, but, which is unusual, but like, I could hear my speech pattern kind of drop, go up and going down, and I'm like, oh, shit. So, like, I'm tempted. I'm thinking of getting, like, I think we already have them. They're like these little hooks. And it's usually for, like, plants you hang from the ceiling. You screw it into, like, the ceiling. And it has, like, a little hook, and you just hook stuff onto it. I'm thinking of doing that and just having the microphone hang from the ceiling. Not just out of frame, but where you can hear it, because I don't have any desk space for it. I probably would if I cleaned it, but, like, that room is such a mess. I need somebody who's organized to help me organize it. To be honest, like, I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, excuse me. Composite plastic, probably. You're probably correct. Yeah, good pronunciation. Well, I would hope, because something like Jean Lafitte, like, that's something you would hear in New Orleans. And so I would be kind of an embarrassment to having been born there if I can't even pronounce shit I should know. I'm really pissed they took my freaking, yes, I have a pickaxe. Yes, but no, I need, and a little political sign. But, yeah, they took my, windshield wiper scraper. Grr. Grr. Ugh. Shit biscuits. As it gets mixed, it will taste better. Yeah, it sounds like like a hard plastic or a paper. It doesn't have the same high-pitched, annoying scrape sound that regular plastics have. So you're probably right. It probably is some sort of a composite. Because Starbucks was giving out paper straws, and they were, they're definitely not, like, multi-use. That's for sure. So, does anybody want to help me get a microphone? Hey, lovely Sherry, how are you? It is lovely to see you. I would joke, do you ever sleep? But you may have sleeping issues like me. Because, like, day and night, you're, like, religiously at people's live streams, which is awesome. Do not get me wrong. We love that kind of support. Ah! No, I did not want to stop streaming. No. Ah! Shit. I do have sleepy issues. Oh, honey, I know how you feel. I tried to get to sleep early last night, so I might have gotten to sleep around 4. Maybe. I might have. Next time you keep plastic straw, you might want to, if you get it, you might want to keep it. I will, I might try. But honestly, straws are hard to clean. Like, I mean, I can do it, it's just really annoying, and you got to do it, like, regularly. Because once, like, some of that mold takes hold, you would need something to scrape it loose, and I don't have, basically I call it a barrel brush, because anybody who's ever, like, cleaned guns, it comes with a barrel brush. I would need one very narrow to fit down in there. So basically, you would, like, take your straws and just lay it in something flat, like a flat dish of some kind, and pour vinegar and let the vinegar soak in the straws. Like, you would have to do that at least fairly regularly to prevent any bacteria getting trapped in there. So I could technically do it. I don't know. Maybe ask for a few extra straws and then keep them, and just keep them aside in case of whatever. They are those metal straws, and they have cleaners that come with them. Oh! Alright, something I've really wondered about those straws is, like, what are the edges like? Can you cut your mouth or tongue on that? That sounds painful. But the straw cleaners themselves would be useful for other straws. Can I change this? Can I switch this around? Oh, I can. Okay. But, yeah, I was thinking possibly, maybe. Like, does anybody know, like, if Best Buy has a decent price on, microphones? Because I don't think Walmart, I think Walmart would, but also Walmart's electronics department isn't really up to par. Or do you think there's, like, one online? My hair is tufting up on me. Oh, you have a metal straw? Right on. I thought it was so funny for a bit there. Like, people were going on about complaining about plastic straws, so they decided to make paper straws wrapped in plastic. You know, the plastic straws came in paper wrap. That one was a weird one. I think they fixed that mostly. And the more I drink this, the more I mix the cream with it, it tastes a lot better. Turn that down a little. Because I think it's probably like 20 degrees outside. Probably. I didn't really check. I look like crap from this angle. This is not a good angle for me. I should switch it around, let you look at the dashboard and shit. Aww. Darn, Viking Doug. Oh, I got a bot. And it shows Sherry has a wrench. And, yep, there it goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Phil. Paper straws are nasty. I didn't really find them nasty, but they're weird. Like, the texture was strange. And, like, they bent funny. They didn't do well. I didn't really find them nasty. It was just odd. Something over there is vibrating again. Oh, I plan on live streaming around 7 or 7:30. Or is it 6? Or is it 6:30? Crap, it's one of those. I got one with Dr. Pepper and it made it taste weird. Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. Ooh. Nothing ruins it. I'm not a fan of Dr. Pepper, but everybody else in the house is. My daughter, Chris, the neighbors, like, everybody is a sucker for Dr. Pepper. I am the only one that does not drink it. Oh, excuse me. Ruined the whole taste of the drink. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Man, I know what that's like, though. You're all in the mood for, like, something, and then it tastes weird, and you're like... There's got to be something that needs to be tightened down in my dashboard. It rattles. I also need to find a way to, like, be able to hang my phone up somewhere. Kind of like with my reverse camera. Something that, like that would have been a kind of an okay place, but I wouldn't even know how to do that. Like, how's it attached back there? Ah, same rotated device. M&M's on the dash. It sounds like it. Like, you're not wrong. Like, there's no M&M's, but it sure sounds like it. So the microphone on here clearly works better than the one on my webcam. But yeah, I was wanting to talk politics tonight. And, like, I was thinking about doing it yesterday, and then I was like, nah. And then I was, like, watching a live stream on TikTok probably around 2 in the morning when people in the chat were saying something about the Ukraine, and I'm like, so I looked over at Twitter and checked trending, and sure enough, but oddly, not to get into too much yet, like, everybody is saying that, like, U.S. forces are going in, you know, they're saying that Russian forces are going in, something like that, but there is somebody, and I don't know, hopefully I saved it, but somebody was saying that, I guess because they're nearby, saying that some of the stuff we're hearing on the news isn't true, that it's not going down quite the way they're claiming it's going down, and I'm like, that caught my attention, because we all know that the media pretty much just mimics and parrots each other and just says whatever they're told to say. Like, there's this movie, and I've never seen it. I've seen the previews for it. U.S. forces are not going in. Okay. Because for a while there last night, they were saying that they were. And even had, I guess, a stock photo of a U.S. soldier or something, you know, ready to aim at somebody. But, that, yeah, there was like one person that stood out from everyone else that said that that's actually not happening, and or not the way we're being told. And the way the media has lied to us for so long, I feel like even though that seems not credible per se, because I don't know who the person is, I'm more likely to believe that almost than our regular news these days. Even our local news here, like News 9, News 5, News 4, all that, you know, they report on what they want you to hear. And I'm learning this firsthand, like, from real experience. Yeah, only 800 troops we're sending. Oh, they're sending. I've heard that's way low if we're... Well, it may not be because we're going up against Russia, per se. It could be as a small, hopefully deterrent for a small area. Because I think it was only a small area they were going toward. I think it was Kiev. From my understanding, Kiev is not very big. I could be wrong. This is not I've never learned the geography of these, like, towns and their populations and whatnot. But I've seen pictures today of what looks like bumper-to-bumper traffic on their highways leaving the Ukraine or Kiev. I can't remember. I mean, Kiev is in Ukraine, but I don't know if it's leaving town or leaving the country. But you can get stock photos of bumper-to-bumper traffic anywhere and put it up there and say that's what's happening. So I honestly don't know. I mean, I'd prefer the whole mess not happen at all. I think everybody can kind of agree on that. But I don't know. Is it my imagination, or does it seem like every time a president gets into office, suddenly there's some kind of a war? Like, bear with me here. Because like I don't remember the exact years, but all right. So I don't know about Bush Senior. With Reagan, we had the Iran-Contra shit going on. Hey Gomer, how are you, darling? My local stations on Nashville do it too. Take of the border Biden bumper to bumper. It's dumb. It's an easy target, right? But I mean, to get technically, I could just get a bunch of stock photos and make up a random story, and probably make you think, hey, that actually sounds credible. You know, I probably could. Maury. But yeah, like um, there's something called the Fairness Doctrine, and there's something else that is similar to the Fairness Doctrine that says that the news stations are basically obliged that if they cover one candidate, that other candidates, especially if they request it, are entitled to an equal amount of time to talk or be, be able to say what they're doing. And yeah, so I've sent press releases to some of our news stations here and radio stations, news stations and radio stations, and they're ignoring it. And I watch the news and I've talked to people, and the only thing that our current governor and candidate Huffmeister are the only ones running. That's the only ones they knew about. Lots of people, almost every person I talked to, because the news shows them, they didn't know anybody else was running. So the news is like purposely just doing media silence on other candidates. Like, I'm not the only person they're doing this to. They're doing it to the others as well. Like, I've not heard anyone talk about Sherwood except that he's getting out there and touring around a lot, which takes money, and I can't afford to do that. It's very difficult. But, plus, he's got the chairman backing him. Now, he's not officially backing him, is what the chairman told me. But I'm like, dude, you go everywhere with him. You go on all these tours with him. It looks like you're backing him. He's like, and he gets this look. I don't know if he's a good liar and a good actor, or he legit did not realize how that looked. And he's like, it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? I'm like, yes, it does. I did. I was like, yeah. Like, I'd be happy him to go knock on his door and give him some hassle. But there's a good chance because of the weather, he probably is not even there. Or he's off touring around again. He's been touring a lot with Jackson Laymeyer, Roger Stone. I keep trying to say Oliver Stone. It's true. Bush, Obama, Clinton all had wars. Yeah, exactly. Because Clinton had that. Wasn't that shit in Kosovo or like Bosnia? Wasn't that shit going on then? And then George Bush Jr. we had 9/11. Obama, we had that stuff going on in Syria, and now this. I mean, with Kennedy, there was the worry of nuclear war with the Soviet bloc, and Nixon, we had Vietnam going on. Like, I think it was peak Vietnam time then. So yeah, like, every time there's a president gets into office, some kind of shit goes down. Like, what the fuck? It's like a tradition or something. Like, you can't be president unless you, like, get into some war shit. You mean any politician Bush Sr. started the war against the Middle East? Right. Yeah, I had heard that because they were talking about him wanting to finish his daddy's war. There was a lot of memes about that, I remember. You're right, Gomer. They wanted Assad and falsely accuse them of weapons of mass destruction. Correct. No wars with Trump. Okay, true. Because we still kind of have some shit still going on. But yeah, that's weird. So yeah, I did purposely leave Trump out of that particular one. That is true. Bill Clinton may not have had 9/11. I've heard he had a chance to capture bin Laden. Yes, he is semi-common. It's public knowledge. Even if it's not common knowledge, it is public knowledge that he told them to stand down and not go for it. But what's weird is because there's a lot of stuff pointing to the fact that Bin Laden was formerly helped the CIA with stuff. Merck's lost money. Probably. But yeah, because the Afghan thing was already going on. That is true. So yeah, he didn't start anything new, and he was trying. It seemed like he was trying to prevent shit from happening. No, he even went to talk to Kim Jong Un, and oh, I tried to confuse him with his dad because that was Kim Jong Il. But Kim Jong Un, and apparently got him to calm his tits a little bit. So yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's one of the reasons some people got mad at him. Now, I mean, people are saying they were mad at the tweets and stuff, but like, I don't know. War with Russia is better. I don't. More of the conspiracies that have led this all is crazy. Yeah, but I mean, like, even if we're wrong, I mean, the appearance of it should not even be there. I mean, granted, pretty much since like 2001, everybody inherited the Afghan war. Like, to be fair, but adding more shit to this pot is unnecessary. Is that Bob? There's my cat Bob. She looks like she's stalking something. She's going after birds. God. My cat's a savage. That one is a born hunter. I keep trying to save animals from her. She's even got the dog next door in place. Like, there's this, like, young pit bull next door. And all Bob has to do is hiss at the dog, and the dog rolls over and submits. Like, it's funny. Like, she doesn't even have to, like, slap the dog. The dog just rolls over and gives up. I've never seen a pit bull do that to a cat. That is so funny. That pit bull does not know it's a pit bull, which is kind of good. I don't know what it thinks it is, but it does not know it's a pit bull. It does not act like it at all. That dog will go chase leaves and bark at it, but, like, acts afraid of our cats. It's amusing. It's cute, though. At least I don't have to worry about their dog being out and roaming around and not hurting, I don't have to worry about them hurting our cats. That dog would be scared to try. But, yeah. Yeah, I found a few things I thought were kind of interesting, so I saved them, so now I have, like, 15 tabs open on my window, on my computer. And honestly, there's another... Probably, but which countries? China will join Russia. I hope not. The only thing I could think of is that Putin would want to join Russia only because he wants the temporary help and would ditch them afterward. But I don't know. I feel like Russia has more sense than China. I think Putin is much smarter and much more clever and sensible than what's going on over in the East. Oh, North Korea and China together, now that would be a shit show. I could see that. I could definitely see that happening. That would suck. I'm glad my daughter's too young to be drafted right now. Fuck. She's only 14. I would not want her roped into that. She wants to join the military. I'm trying to explain to her what a terrible idea that is. Like, back in, like, they're back. The 90s and the early 2000s, even before that, man, the liberals were totally right. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I miss it when they were against war. When they were anti-war, anti-establishment. I miss that. I miss those good old days, you know? They went from anti-war anti-establishment to now tread on me harder, daddy. They did that fast, and it's not good. Dumb dog, move out of the way. Dumb dog trying to get itself hit by a truck. I'm gonna give him some hassle. Did you steal my ice scraper?
You mean my ice scraper?
Yes, the ice scraper I stole from you fair and square.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I had to go out here and shake that shit loose off my windshield wipers by myself because it wasn't back here.
Well, I scraped your car first before I stole it. Back.
Apparently he did clear my windshield before he stole it. But anywho. Just bring it back. Man, this is starting to taste better. Before. Got a whole handful there.
Yes, I do.
I told y'all this was like a big old fucker.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way I just didn't see that back there.
No, I borrowed it.
I thought so. I was like,
I'll give you a new one.
woohoo! No, I get that. Oh, hold on. They're all just picking on us. They're all picking on us because of our pushing woke crap. Also, the fact that we have potato. Oh, got ya. That car starts to vibrate if it's idling too much. There has to be a different way. Because what if we're being lied to? What if it's not what it looks like? Because I may have saved it on my computer, but they were talking about Russia picking on poor Ukraine. It hasn't done anything wrong, and it's a democracy or whatever. But I was told that the leader of the Ukraine has been putting like journalists in prison and anybody who voices up dissent against the Ukrainian leader gets in trouble, and that the leader is not as innocent as he seems. But we're not hearing much about that. Sometimes it's the smaller voices I'm interested in hearing. Because nobody wants to let the small voices be heard. Because if that was the case and Russia was going in to sort that out, and if we knew that to be true, we would be more likely to stay out of it and not bother Russia while they're doing it. And the fact that Russia seems to be allowing people some time to get out of the Ukraine before they do anything doesn't sound like they're trying to go for mass casualties. It doesn't sound like that's what they're trying to do. I'm not saying this is good. I'm not saying any of this is good. But I'm just breaking it down into little bits, you know, to kind of analyze. I don't want more. Yeah, it's not our it isn't, but unfortunately when people are our allies, we are expected to intervene. Probably. Yeah. That might be part of it. Wouldn't it be weird if we found out that, even though Putin's not perfect, because nobody is, that he's actually not the bad guy in this situation? I mean, like I said, even if something as small as, you know, local news not, hold on. Dang. Went sideways. It's a scare tactic, albeit poor one. Well, yeah, because honestly, I think if he wants to tear up a bunch of shit, I think he could do it. And he wouldn't give people time to get out either. Like, he would just tear into the middle of fucking town. But remember last year when they said we were blowing up Syria? And I kept telling people, no, we're not. Apparently it's not true, because somebody who lives in Syria is saying that these bombings were not happening. And he would even, like, went outside on his porch or his balcony and showed his camera around and how quiet and peaceful Syria was, where he was living. Like, he's like, there's no explosions, there's no bombings. Because it was something called YouNow is the app I was using. It's kind of like YouTube. You can stream on there and talk to people. You can't upload videos, but you can stream. Once your stream is gone, it's gone. But you can talk to people from all over the world who have it. And so I found it there. And, yeah, he was like, yeah, oh, like, he's studying to be a doctor, and he was going to move to Germany soon to continue his studies and things like that. He's like, there's no bombings going on. And for the heck of it, I decided to see how big Syria was, because what if it's happening on the other side of Syria, he doesn't know, or whatever. And I found out that Syria is small enough you could fit 3 Syrias inside of Texas. So if his country was being bombed, he probably would fucking know about it. And then we found out that some of the footage we saw of Syria being bombed turned out was actually old stock footage from the military doing military exercises. And so what if that same thing is happening now, and we're sending troops to get into something that will escalate a situation that isn't what we think it is? I'm kind of concerned about that. Maybe I should ask Chris if I can go get a microphone. Do I have much money? I don't like I have much of anything. Ooh, a couple of 5s. So I can get cigarettes later. That's nice. I probably need to get fuel too. I don't want to get fuel. I hate pumping my own gas. I can do it. It's just that I know how dirty those handles are, and they never wash them. So the idea of touching, like, grubby ass fuel pump handles is like... Oh, my other phone is doing phone things. Hold on. TikTok. Let's see. Somebody send me some hate today.
Are you scrolling?
Hush.
I just want to say, if you're not in Oklahoma getting fucking ice, where are you at?
No, I'm in Oklahoma getting ice too. It's telling me it couldn't load. What? What do you mean you could? Motherfucker. It's acting like it doesn't know my Wi-Fi. What's being said? Alright. Why would they let people out of there? They just wanted to kill them. That's exactly what I'm saying. Maybe. Maybe not. To be honest, our country is acting a lot more greedy about that kind of idea than they are. And our country has talked about the NWO for so long. Russia doesn't seem to. And if our country is acting like this toward Russia, then clearly maybe they're not on the same side. Kind of the enemy of my enemy is my friend idea. Maybe. Let him put his money where his mouth is. Who? Oh. And besides, who knows what will happen? That they'll just claim something else happened on the news that didn't happen. I mean, it's not like we're over there, so we won't know. And the only reason why we even got a chance to see some of what was going on with the Afghan withdrawal was because people had access to like uh, TikTok and other things, and they were able to film what was actually happening. So some of it they had so some of the stuff I had to be honest about because there was too much footage out there showing what they had done. Okay, I don't seem like I'm getting any hate mail right now. That's good. I usually don't get it on this one. I usually get it on the other one, which is weird. It's like I just find the assholes on the other one. But I'm now over 4,000 followers on my original TikTok. That's kind of cool. I have signal. Why are you acting like this? It's being a douche. Anyway, let's see if Crystal will give me a microphone. I was hoping y'all would help. Yep. Woohoo. Hello, dogs. We'll try to stay safe, Gomer. Alright, Pixie. Should I attempt to get a microphone from like Best Buy or something?
I mean, you'll get a decent one, yeah. It's going to be right at retail, so you won't have, they won't charge you a bunch of extra money. So yes, that's a good idea if you need it now. If you don't,
Well, I'm going to stream later.
then yes, I would.
Sweet. Bless you. My cat has allergies.
Which I was going to try and take us to Panda Express for lunch.
Ooh.
So that is near Best Buy.
That's
Maybe we
true.
could
That is very close to Best Buy.
Go together. So.
I'll have adult supervision.
Yay.
Yay. And my live stream, you might be able to actually hear me right. Maybe everybody will quit complaining about my sound. Like there's nothing I can do about it.
It'll help.
Oh, my nose is itchy.
Oh. But if you weren't going to do it today, I would say order for Newegg. You might save a little bit of money. 10, 15 bucks is not going to be much.
I mean, I guess we could, and I could just try to be extra loud, but...
I'd say go get the microphone.
Okay.
It'll be a fun adventure for everyone. We have Funimation again. Yes.
So, I might get a microphone today. Yay!
You push the door shut.
Here, go back after my coffee.
Oh, yeah, man.
Are we gonna go get Panda Express like now or soonish?
Within the next half hour, I'm gonna roll a joint, and then we're gonna probably go do that.
Well, go out if you're going. Alright, then fuck off then.
I know he's a silly cat. But yes, we will go half hour ish.
Okay. Let's see if Didi wants to.
That's kind of what I'm hoping.
I gave her coffee, so she should be in a decent mood by now. We're thinking of going to Best Buy to get me a microphone. And to get Panda Express. Because Blake finally paid Chris. Finally. Probably because he wants something from him. It might have. That explains why we were able to pay the cable bill. I didn't ask about that. But yeah, but no, like today, like he owes him $400, but like he paid him $300, so that's at least a start. So we want to know if you'd like to come along. I'll let you think on that. Huh? Oh, whether or not you want to come with us to pick up Panda Express and go to Best Buy. Okay. Well, Chris said probably about a half hour. But if you're on a killing rampage, that's okay. Video game.
That's my kills. That's my death. That's my assists.
I was showing them your setup. You got 2 screens, your lit up keyboard. Like, I wasn't filming you. I know you don't like to be filmed. I was showing them your setup. She doesn't like to be filmed. But I was showing off that my daughter's setup is not bad. So, ooh, 1 person left. Ooh. Oh, alright. So, let me see who's last to speak. Alright, so I'm guessing you say Panda Express. Yes. It's not far from Best Buy. It's like the other side of the parking lot. You'd have to see it too. It makes sense, but yeah. So I might be getting a microphone, and then y'all can hear me better. Yay. Let's see what's going on. Let me check on the world real quick. 3 notifications on Twitter. Capitalism at its finest. I'm curious which post that was. Oh, okay. I guess Jim Henry is not a fan of capitalism. Maybe he means crony capitalism. But yeah, they're talking about the air raid sirens going off in Ukraine capital. And then they switch over to an Applebee's commercial in the middle of it all. It's like, really? Applebee's in the middle of all this? That doesn't seem like the appropriate place. It just doesn't. And they're like, this is like something out of South Park. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I could see that. Shit, I hate when it does that. Haha. LOL. That's funny. I don't know why that's up there. Added an event for Facebook Live. I'll put down that I'm interested. Anyway. Well, since there's only one person being, like, kind of entertained by this, I will end the live stream for now, and I will probably be on... Where's my thing? I'll tell you in a minute. Foot itchy. Actually, hold on, can I do this? Ooh, don't delete broadcast. Ooh, don't do that. Scheduled for... Alright, in 3 hours. I should be going live in about 3 hours. That's what it is. Okay. So, like 3 hours and 15 minutes. So, in an abusive relationship with the U.S. government. Anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Lots of hugs. Now, how do I end this? No, that's not it. I gotta figure this out with this. Oh my god, there's filters? Bruh. I could be using filters this whole time? Oh, that's a little too red. Wow. That's just weird. This is gonna get people tripping out right here. Like, whoa. Cool. Dude, that's crazy looking. Man, I'm telling you, man. I should use these. I didn't know this was an option. Now I find out. Ah. Alright, I think this ends it though. Yeah, okay. So lots of hugs.